Welcome back to SALTIEST Entertainment, where clicking the description gives you a look at your future waifu. I guarantee you'll only be as filthy as salty as I'll be in this video. I consider myself to have a pretty addictive personality. Once I do something, I won't stop until I'm the very best. This extends itself to video games. I beat Dark Souls, I got all the stars in Super Mario 64, and I got Warlord rank on Wizard 101 PvP, and I won't let that go. Even though it says I was captain, I was Warlord for one. I was Warlord once, and then I played one match and I lost. So respect me. Though, none of this matters if you can't beat your friends in Super Smash Bros. Your rank in society is determined by how good you are at Smash. If you're the president of the United States and somebody beats you at Smash, guess what? You're not president anymore. That guy is. When I was younger, I was pretty much good at Smash. And by pretty good, I mean I like to grab people as Donkey Kong and win with double suicide. It wasn't until the release of Smash 4 that I became the Oprah of Super Smash Bros. Whatever that means. That's when I decided to main Ness. Now, Ness is a universally hated character because it's very easy to spam with him. All you have to do is hold side B to trap your opponents to keep them in a fire, much like my mixtape. For those of you guys who play Overwatch, he's basically Junkrat. Just fire and you're bound to hit something. And the only downside is his recovery. This will be relevant later, where he uses PK Thunder to propel himself upwards. Sometimes you can end up hitting a wall, or someone attacks your lightning and you end up plummeting to your doom. Since I was a Ness main, I took it upon myself to master his recovery, and I got it right about 99% of the time. His recovery also did this cool thing where if you angle it to face an enemy, it would deal a lot of damage and basically eviscerate them. I started playing people online and slowly began adapting to their level. I stopped playing with items on and pretty much started destroying my friends. It got so bad that my friends started to legit hate me. Did you undergo some kind of mystic training, dude? Why don't you die? I'm a monk now. I'm a pacifist. How are you a pacifist? All you do is hit me. I'm gonna pass this fist to your face. I was pretty much undefeated until my friend from college, the same one from the Tabs video, let's call him Vegeta, started challenging me to daily online matches. It took him about 2 weeks, but he finally beat me. From then on, we had a 70-30 win ratio. Nobody else in my friend circle could beat me except for Vegeta. And when he did, everybody made sure to rub it in my face. Oh, look who's not good at the game. You're trash. If you were a baby, I wouldn't adopt you. Well, they said it, not me. Vegeta got lucky. The sun was in my eyes, my shoes were untied, and I'm pretty sure his dad works at Nintendo. We needed to settle this, and luckily our college was having a Super Smash Bros. Tournament, the winner of which would win a $100 Amazon gift card. In my mind, that money was already in my hands. Defeat was an impossibility in my mind. Pretty much everyone I knew went, even my friends conformed in Cars 3, and they didn't even go to our college. When we got there, the campus was a ghost town. We saw a couple people leaking out from the building where the tournament was taking place, and when we entered, there were like 250 dudes inside, and none of them knew what deodorant was. All of them were looking up at this big 70-inch television and the announcer. Alright, crusty crew. The tournament ended up having a larger turnout than expected, so some of you guys are going to have to play on tablets. And the first rounds will be decided by free-for-all. Nobody liked this idea, but we were under time constraints. See you in the finals, Vegeta. Why are you calling me Vegeta? Because you'll always be second best. Vegeta and I ended up playing on different brackets of the tournament. He was playing on the tablets and I was playing on the TV. As I was sitting on my chair about to play this children's video game, I felt an intense amount of pressure. More than I have playing physical sports like soccer. As everybody else is trying to decide what character to pick, I lock into Ness and I take my time to put in my gamer tag. Yo, who's sexiness? Everybody starts cheering. I'm like, I'm the only one that decided to use a name, so it's player 1, player 2, player 3, and sexiness. I just stayed in the back spamming PK Fire while everybody else took themselves out. Then when it was down to the final two, I used PK Thunder 2 to run lightning through myself and kill the last two at the same time. I accidentally ended up saving the replay, which is like beating someone up and then throwing your business card on them. Oh, snap! He just saved the game. The disrespect. Who is this sexiness? Man, that's not cool, bro. Yeah, I hope he loses the next round. That's hilarious. Since nobody knew it was me, I just kind of sat down with everybody else. Can you believe this guy? He saved after winning one round. Yeah, if he was a baby, I would adopt him last. What? Vegeta walked up to me after the match. He had been playing on the tablets. Did you win too? No, I lost. The screen was incredibly laggy. I thought this was weird since Vegeta was a really good player. I saw your match though. Everybody's super salty about it. Really? That's awesome. See that guy with the red hat? That's Chet Bennington. He's won Smash tournaments in the past, and he thinks what you did was mad disrespectful. You should just be the biggest villain ever and destroy everyone in this tournament. In this moment, Vegeta and I went from rivals to allies. I was the only one of my friends to pass the preliminary rounds, so it was my duty to win in the flashiest way possible. In my opinion, taunting is a viable gameplay mechanic when used strategically. Since the next round was a 1 versus 1 against Dr. Mario, all he did was wait around the edge and spam okay until he got mad and started throwing pills at me. Then I reflected those pills back at him with my bat, and I eventually won. We ended up shaking hands afterwards and I felt kinda bad. Now everybody knew that I was sexiness, and what I can only describe as a Conor McGregor effect. Most of them just wanted to see me get beat up. I was with my friends posted up in the back looking like some kind of MMA fighter. Chet walks up to me and is like, "You did well, but you'll never defeat me." All this was becoming like some sort of anime. "No, I will defeat you, and I will find the One Piece, and I will become Hokage. Believe it." That's my ninja way. After this, my name is called and I have to move over from the 70-inch TV with the massive audience to the leftover tablets. Since most people were hyped about my matches, most of the TV audience left and went behind me to peer over my soldier to look at my matches. It was both flattering and flatulating. Shut up, I'm an English major, I can make up words. My opponent ended up being the stereotypical shy guy. He was wearing a hoodie, and under that he was wearing a hat, and under that he was wearing some earphones. He looked like Tyler the Creator, except less pink. When we got to the tablets, this dude put out a Wii U gamepad and a GameCube controller. He sat down on his chair, hunched over, and used the gamepad as a screen. I didn't really care as I was too busy thinking of what I was going to spend the prize money on. The match starts, he picks Sheik, and I pick Ness. He knocks me off towards the edge and I miss my PK Thunder and die. Keep in mind that I'm a pro Ness. This never happens. I respawn and I decimate him. He dies and then he comes back and knocks me off the stage. I miss my PK Thunder again and I lose. What? No $100, no bragging rights, no third thing. I am incredibly salty, but I just shake his hand and I walk away. The crowd behind me disperses. I guess he was all hype. At this point, I'm ready to leave the tournament, but Vegeta chimes in. "Dude, the lag got you too? I told you the tablets were laggy. That's why he used the gamepad. He knew. He's the one who brought them in the first place." What? Suddenly everything makes sense, but rather than complain about it, I just decide to accept the loss. Time was running low for the tournament, and I didn't want to be salty in front of everyone. That's what YouTube is for. Chet Bennington ends up winning first place, and the dude that beat me took third. They got their pictures taken in the school newspaper, and everybody got their respective prize money. At the end of the day, all of this was a lesson in overconfidence. Now you should always, psych, I should have won that tournament, and I'm still salty about it to this day. At least I beat Vegeta. Smash that like button to get your very own $100 Amazon gift card at some point in the future. I don't know.